Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Daily Video Diary. How's it going today? Today, it's only not even 6 o'clock yet, but it is so dark outside. Today has been freezing, like legitimately the first day we've gone below freezing. Here, it's been really cold, although the office has had the heating on, so that's been okay. Although I wear this hoodie in the office for warmth, and it's not warm enough, and I don't think it's smart enough either, and it really bugs me. I'm thinking about getting a jumper, but I don't know if jumpers are going to be warm enough either. But anyway, so it's been really cold, really dark and cloudy, which A means it's pitch bloody black. I was literally driving home in the dark, and normally it's like dark, and I put my lights on, and you don't really need your lights on, but you needed your lights on today. It was so dark because the clouds are rolling in. But it means the temperature should be higher because the clouds are here to keep the heat in. But also it means that, what does it mean? It means that when it comes to about lunchtime and the sun rises a little bit in the sky, I don't have to do the blinds in the office, because my new monitor, while I do have the best desk in the office, the one downside to it is when the sun's out it blasts straight on my monitors and I have to pull the blind across to thingy. But that's only because I've got the window seat, which is the best seat. And I spend more time at work in the morning than I do in the afternoon, so it's all good in a way. So that sorted. Otherwise, what's been going on today? Today I managed to submit a pull request for my code, which is good. It was going through some reviewy stuff. There's like some minor changes that need to be made. I'll make them changes, do another one, and then we'll see, because then by the time I've done that, there's going to be more code in there. And I also butted heads against refactoring this thing. I spent a load of time, one of them ones where I spent a load of time doing it all, got it all sorted, finished it, integrated it in, ran the integration test, and then realised that hidden in really small, well not really small, but hidden underneath the thing I just refactored was the word break, and that fucks with the for loop that I'm in. And because of the way I'd abstracted the logic away, I was now like another level away from that, so I couldn't affect the logic in there, and it's a mess. So I had to back it all out and put it back into the top level, because I was a doofus the first time. And then at lunchtime I was spending time developing my, refactoring the way that I'm generating my test runners, because I basically created an internal test runner. Well, I'm debating on this because I'm still undecided about if I'll ever have external test runners, or whether I just have internal test runners and then have different types of internal test runner. But the thing is that when, because I use like a test runner builder so that I can build an instance of one, use that for this thing, and then I don't have to have, that I can dispose of it and stuff, and the rest will all be fine. So I have a factory that creates it, but the amount of things that I'm passing in to create it was just getting like ridiculous, so I created my own internal test thingy. So basically I've got a test runner factory which calls an internal test runner factory, and nothing else at the moment. So I decided I would do that level of like abstraction away, because I'm like injecting in like file system helpers and like reflection helpers. So I was currently going through wrappering reflection stuff. I'm also creating a proxy class for reflection things, which at the moment is assembly. So that's what I was doing at lunch. And yeah, it's been a relatively good day. It's been like relatively boring, but like good. So I was getting stuff done, which is always good. And yeah, so I came home, I've just uploaded my daily vlog, and I'm waiting for Laura to come back. We're going to the gym today, but we're going like after dinner. So we're going to have fish, pepper mackerel, and new potatoes and salad for dinner. I was about to say breakfast there. And then we are going to head out to the gym about like 8 o'clock. But it's going to rain, so it looks like we might have to drive. As I said, I banned us from using the car to go to the gym. But if it's raining, you don't want to have like, you don't want to be wet and get there, do you? Or you don't want to get changed there when we live so close. So we'll probably end up driving, which is going to be irritating. Yes, that's about all. That's about all. I'm trying my hardest to like do stuff. Whoa! Another thing happened today. I'm trying my hardest to make these daily vlogs worth watching. We're on a decline, I believe, but we'll see how things go. Day 2000's coming up. Oh gosh, I've just lost my pen. I said it yesterday, in yesterday's video, but my project has officially passed the 559 unit test. I now have a grand total of like 565, I believe, as I've now like introduced my reflection stuff. So that's grand. It's basically just a testament to how much of a rewrite this is. I keep thinking to myself like, oh, what would have happened if I hadn't migrated to .NET Core and I would have just carried on as is. But like I have like significantly improved a lot of areas and restructured a lot of areas, and moving to .NET Core, while the old system could support .NET Core, moving to .NET Core now gives me lots of benefits later. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself in that respect. And literally, if you consider this thing to be a bit like a big like web or like a spider or something, then there are still 3 strings or 3 legs missing off of it. One of which is the main one, and the other one is like just the generating and storing and persisting results after. And is there another one? I feel like there is, but I don't know. Yes, so yeah, that's about that, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, I also spent a bit of time today planning stuff that, like in between builds and things, basically. Spending time planning stuff, how to move forward. I'm looking for a behaviour-driven development framework to use in .NET Core. I've been waiting for SpecFlow to be updated, and it's taken its goddamn time. I really like SpecFlow though, and from what I can tell there doesn't seem to be much that gives me the power that SpecFlow gives me. It has things and drawbacks that I don't particularly like. So, basically decided to wait for that. I also want to go through and try and log all of the things that need doing on Visual Studio Online at some point. I assume that's going to be a time like, I might start doing that while I'm watching TV and things with Laura. Just start populating Visual Studio Online with stuff. The problem is, of course, if I start populating it with things and then start ticking it off, away from Visual Studio Online, but I think it's going to be worth it. Getting a backlog on there and then trying to stay on top of it and maintaining it, I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. So that is my plan. Okay, so weighing up the pros and cons. So, otherwise, Laura's not back yet. She's also not texted me to tell me she's left. So I assume she's left. But I don't know. Literally just left, as I was texting her to see if she had. So I'll be sorting out dinner and stuff for her, so when she comes home she can have some dinner, and then we can have like a bit of a gap in between that and going to the gym. So yes. We try and go a little bit later today because it's quieter, so you get more time on stuff and doing your own thing rather than like getting there and kind of feeling like you're being pushed around stuff. You can just take more time. So our favourite day is Sunday because it's fucking dead on Sunday. So Sunday is so far the day that I've gone around and explored, like, to see what stuff does. Be like, oh, I haven't seen this machine before, what does this one do? That style stuff, so. Right, well, I am going to wait till Laura hits a certain part in the road and then I can start putting spuds on and things. So, do a bit of work. Cheeky half hour of development, and now it's time to make my sandwiches and also start boiling some spuderinos for the old spuds. And pan's already on. Look, I'm on it. Sometimes feel like I'm just on it at all times, you know. Quite thirsty now. Definitely. I don't know what's going to go on with the gym tonight either, by the way, because like Laura got on a bus at like 6:05. So mostly because she left late, but then also because there won't be many buses in town because obviously everyone leaves town at between 5 and 5:30. So, well, I guess between 5 and thingy. So she left for like the last bus to go past, basically, and then she had to wait for him to come back round. So I don't know what's going to happen because we're not going to eat until like Well, no, I guess we'll still be eaten by 7, but there's not much you can do, is there? What's the Nexus? This Nexus, man, is so old. Come on, my friend, you can do it. And time jump, ladies and gentlemen. We had dinner and we headed on to the gym as well, which was impressive. We really didn't want to go, but we were like, if we don't go, then we'll start not going, if that makes sense. Because we're already not going to be able to go this weekend. So we were like, no, we have to go. And we did like, what did we do? We did 15 minutes running, 10 minutes rowing, and then about 15 minutes cycling, and then like weighty kind of stuff. After the cycling, I just lost the will. I'm like, I can't be bothered anymore. We came back here. It's because I think because it ate so late and then went out so late. I don't know. Came back here, and then Laura was reading in bed instead of watching TV. So I got up. I went and like sat next to her while she fell asleep. I then woke her up, got her to take contact lenses out, and then moved into the office to do more programming. I have now a running demo proof of concept where I'm able to generate test classes from the compiled test projects. So that's going well. I have noticed that there's some issue with the compiler. The compilers are failing to run because their processes are overlapping when they're trying to read the project.json, the project files. Another process is touching it at the same time, and I'm trying to figure out what that is, because all of the different threads are in different areas of the hard drive, and they're all being run asynchronously in the background. So I'm trying to figure out why it is that the project files are both getting hit at the same time sometimes. I don't know whether it's a hangover from when the code's being like copied over, and I don't know whether the like copying over task is like saying it's completed, but still the operating system's still fucking about with it. But yeah, it seems strange. I've like raised a bug on Asana. I'm still using Asana, and I should be moving over to Visual Studio. Should I just YOLO Asana instead? I need to sit and actually do. I shouldn't YOLO Asana. I should just do it, Visual Studio. But it's a lot easier to like quickly add things to it. I'm gonna have to start devoting some time tomorrow evening. I might devote some time, like a significant chunk of time, to trying to get tasks down to Visual Studio Online. Today has obviously been quite busy, and then as soon as we got back, it was just like programming rather than actual stuff. So yes, that's been today, ladies and gentlemen. It's been good fun. Made lots and lots of progress. I've like logged something crazy today. The 3.5 hours of programming I've done today on my own project, and so I've spent 10 hours of my day today programming. That's some crazy shit. I'm gonna head off to bed. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we are not doing anything in the evening, which is exciting because I get to chill out. What's for dinner? Gammon. And then what else? Because of that, we are progress of I don't know. Tomorrow I'll be like addressing my pull requests and stuff, and yeah, cool. I'll catch you later.